Welcome to another edition of Basic Stitch Clips. In this episode, I am just going to show you quick the Pico bind off. And look how pretty that looks. And I'm going to do it, I started on the wrong side to make this because I wanted the purl bumps to show on the right side to fall in line with the garter edging on it. And that's just the look I like. And anyway, this pattern is Meet Me at Midnight, and it is a really fun mosaic shawl to do. And I decided to finish it off with the Pico bind off, which was not a part of the pattern, but is kind of my personal favorite. So I am going to show you, I am on the wrong side of the fabric of the knitting, and I am going to get my needle, put my last stitch that I finished. We're going to pick up 3, and then we're going to bind off 6. And it is just a repetition of that, where we're going to bind on 3 stitches. So I'm going to go cast on 2, 3, and then I'm going to bind off 3, and I always count a bind off when I'm passing it over. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, and then I'm going to go to the next one that finishes the Pico. And now we're going to do like the bridge between them. And that's 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to put the stitch back onto the left needle, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to cast on 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to bind off 3. Remember to count your bind offs when you pass it over. So that I'm passing it over, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to do 4, 5, and 6. All right, so now we're going to pretend that we are finished all the way down to the end of our shawl, the last stitch. And when I bind off, I have 1 live stitch left on my needle. So then I'm going to cut a tail about 6 to 8 inches, and I'm going to thread that through the live stitch, and then I'm going to gently cinch it closed, and then you would just weave in that end, and then you're ready to block the shawl. This shawl will really open up when I block it and pin it. And I like to, this is just an extra little freebie here on this video, is when I'm blocking it, I literally will take a pin and pull out each of these Pico edges. And that just makes it really nice and crisp and straight. So anyway, well, enjoy the Pico bind off. It's one of my absolute favorites. Happy knitting!